Hey everybody at Life Church, I'm Jared, one of the pastors here. I have Sherry with me from the leadership team, and we're excited to talk to you about our last code of the This Is Us series, Driven by New Life. And so I've talked a bunch about it in my sermon, but now I wanted to get a different perspective from Sherry. So Sherry, thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
What do you feel, what do you think, what do you hear when you see that phrase, driven by new life?
Driven by new life, I think about baptism weekends, I think about New Life weekends, people at Life Church who are far from God, who don't know God, turning to God and finding new life. And New Life weekends are one way that at Life Church we can experience that.
Right.
I know for myself, when I got baptized, for me, I shared that it was like standing on a mountaintop and proclaiming, that I was a follower of Christ and that He was ruler over my life. And I remember that day,
Right.
Still today. And so to see people standing on stage and to hear them sharing their stories just is like a renewal for me of that experience that I had years ago for myself. And it just is energizing and exciting, and it just motivates me to want to serve more and do more and follow Christ more in my everyday.
Yeah. One of the things I mentioned in my sermon is that we sort of reorient our lives. We change our priorities. What were some of the things for you that led you to want to get baptized and you came up out of the water? Like what were you feeling when you came up out of the water?
Just like a new person, just this renewal of, my life had been so messed up before that, I had felt. And when I finally made that decision to be all in for Christ and to just give Him my whole life, and not only to do that, but then to stand in front of, so many other people, my loved ones, my friends, and other people in the church congregation, and to profess and just to proclaim to them that I was giving my life to Christ I felt like a new person.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. We obviously want to talk about new life as something bigger than just baptisms, although baptisms is a huge part of it, and it's a great statement to be able to come forward before family and friends and the rest of the church and to declare that I want to follow Jesus. And so we would encourage you, if you've never been baptized, to get baptized. Ask us about that. But I want to leave you with one question as well and get you to comment below this video, and that is this, is what priorities are you going to shift so that you can be driven by new life? What do you want to shift in your new life, in your life, so that new life is the thing that is driving you? Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you soon.
Bye.